Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Got my sun protection on here. I know I look lovely, but I get a lot of sun damage on my neck that I can't seem to stop. I put sunblock on it and stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show. And we are still trying to find the last battery. We're at Staniel Cay right now, the pig beach, and we're gonna go maybe find a battery. I don't think we're gonna go look at the pigs this time. We've seen them so many times. And we're bringing our Bahamas crew here next month. We are in the process of eliminating some people and making some decisions. Lots of boats here.
Lots of boats.
Bahamas water is just so beautiful. Clear.
What's that?
It's a tall dinghy dock.
All the little secret places in the Bahamas.
I know this is kind of tucked away. Did you call and see if they have the battery? Good. Hopefully they didn't sell it between now and then. Could use some normal bread. That would be nice. All right, we got one battery, a $375 battery, and a few groceries, two $10 bags of Tostitos tortilla chips, because the big town didn't even have any tortilla chips. So I paid $20 for 2 bags of tortilla chips. That's how much I love my chips and queso and chips and hot sauce.
There you go. That's good.
We splurged. We got Dr. Pepper. They were, what, $1.50 a can?
Yeah.
Unless you buy them in bulk, and I think they're $1 a can, so it's not too bad.
Hey, how much was all that?
$4.50. I think the battery was $3.75 or
Yeah.
something, and then the groceries were expensive. Are you gonna go put that in as soon as we get to the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If I knew the grandkids if I knew we was gonna have a lot of people, I would keep the boat out here. I'd buy a big center console
Yeah.
to go run around, you know,
Yeah.
drag behind the deal.
For fishing or what?
Well, just for, getting around and,
A big center console behind the catamaran?
or just drive it wherever we're going.
Yeah. All right, this is a boat we're gonna get Jack and Finn. It's a fixer-upper.
I like that trawler.
For sure. How much is that worth? How much is that worth? 4 or 5 million? Oh, okay. We'll stop looking at that one. The water is very pretty here.
You guys, we gotta get on that call.
I know it.
Just sit there.
Okay. That's heavy. Okay, battery installation number 2. How come you didn't get 2?
I only need one. The old engines needed a lot of power, but these newer engines don't.
Oh yeah?
I might as well pull that battery out. Can you step over there?
Okay.
That's it. Okay, let's hope that works.
Start your engine. Yay! How does it feel to have a battery? You're a celebrity. Oh, yeah.
Feels good, feels good.
All right, it's been, I don't know, a year since we were here. Kate, when were we here last? A year ago?
I don't know.
I think it was with Luke, maybe. And here's my sticker. That's one of them. Seen better days. I think we put some more over here. Yep. Oh, they're weathered. Blue water cruising. Hee hee. Look at who's doing Jack's job.
I went to Jack, I don't know.
You aren't Jack. You're the third first mate.
I cannot see. We got try more. Oh.
This one still looks pretty good. Maybe because it's higher up on the dock, on the pylon thing. Getting us some fuel. First fuel we've needed in months. Since last year, I suppose. Since Puerto Rico. I think we got fuel in Puerto Rico before we went to Montana. Now that needs to happen.
It needs to happen. And I've got a collection of all these old flags.
We do.
One day I'm going to do something with them. Make it some kind of neat
You always say that.
thing when I get to Montana and I'm old and tired and can't see. Wait, can't see right now.
So the next week.
Let's see what I got here.
And we've had several of our faithful viewers send us flags, so we have a couple of new flags already. Marga.
You know, something I want to talk about though this morning while I'm changing out this flag.
Uh-oh. Okay, before Keith goes off on a rant, I want to take a quick break and give a shout out to today's sponsor, Surfshark, because we are here in the Bahamas. And yesterday, The Handmaid's Tale came out with their new season, and we were so excited. Me and Keith turned the TV on, and unfortunately, Hulu is not available in the Bahamas. So we turned our Surfshark on, and we were able to watch the 3 episodes they gave us. I don't know why they don't give you the whole season like Netflix. It frustrates the fire out of me. Surfshark is the virtual private network that keeps your information safe, but also allows you to hop over the geofence that separates you from your favorite TV show. So if you're traveling outside your home country, like our Bahamas crew is going to do, you will need Surfshark. And by the way, we have made our decisions on who is coming out for our Bahamas crew in May. They're coming from all over the world, Australia, Mexico, Canada. We're super excited to introduce those guys to you in the coming weeks. Go sign up for Surfshark. Go to surfshark.com/Zatara. And at checkout, use the coupon code Zatara for up to 4 months extra. The link is also in the video description, of course. The QR code is on the screen. And now, brace yourself for a Keith rant.
We've been down here in the Bahamas for a month now.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks. Gonna be here another month or so. And used to in the Bahamas. Bahamas used to be one of my favorite spots, and it still is. The water here is unreal. The diving's great. The fishing's good. Anchorage spots are great. But everybody's noticed, especially people like me, that this place has become a hot haven for Karens and Kens. And I mean, I'm serious. It's like an HOA. You've got Karens and Kens all over this place, and they think they are the bosses of sailing in the Bahamas, and they own the real estate here. And
What do you mean when you say Karens and Kens? Explain that.
when you tell on your neighbors, you make posts on social media dogging people, or you get on the radio and you yell at people, and you think you own the anchorage, or you think you own this or that. That's a problem. We did a video about Karens and Kens back in New Zealand. I know the world is struggling out there, and people are really frustrated. We have had a huge demand of people wanting to know who can they call to report their neighbor for anything. You know, if you don't like what your neighbor's doing, if you don't like what your so-called friends are doing, we want to be able to give you that number to call so that you can report them to the right authorities. No matter where you're at in the world, this is the number you can call. If they're taking care of their children wrong, if they're enjoying too much sunshine, if they're breathing wrong, if they're breathing too much of your oxygen, whatever they're doing that's offending you, this is the number you call, and it works worldwide. Welcome to the Nazi hotline. How can I help you? Oh, you want to put a 1-year-old in prison for crying too loud. You know, I'm trying not to be arrogant here. I know a lot of people have accused me of being arrogant, cocky, and just, you know, ugly American. Well, this is a place where you can report the ugly American. Remember, 1-800-I-AM-A-Nazi. For those of you who want to call in people, those of you who are unhappy with yourself, so you want to tell everybody else how to live or how to anchor or where to anchor or how loud to play your music or where to hike, where not to hike, proper etiquette on a hiking trail, how loud your generator is, how loud your generator isn't, you know, all those things, your boat's not clean enough, you know, anything that you want to do, just nasty complaining about anything, 1-800-I'm-a-Nazi. It's a safe place for you to call and be around like-minded other Nazis who want to call in people and tell on people and just be miserable all around. And for those of you who have blonde hair and blue eyes, it's a 30% discount immediately. But once again, I love the Bahamas. I love everything about it, except for the Karens and Kens out here. There's a whole bunch of them now. There didn't used to be. But that's my public service announcement today. Thank you so much.
Okay, there you are. Wrap yourself in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Howdy.
I'm still in my pajamas. Okay. Oh wow, that is a distinct line of water.
Behind that island.
We're going behind that island. Behind that island. Don't tread on the flag.
That's for all the Karens.
What?
That's for all the Karens.
Look at the depth.
What's the depth?
It's 4 meters right here.
4 meters right here.
And it is.
And now?
And it is 10 meters.
Wow.
What's it say now?
15? That's a wall. Sorry, this episode is kind of scattered. We're not doing anything on a specific schedule right now. We're just kind of going, and we wake up and the whole group says, let's go here, so we go. Holy cow, 170, 177. What? That is a drop. Where is it at? Right there.
85 meters.
Jeez. It's like a trench.
That is. It's called the tongue of the ocean.
Is it really?
This whole body of water here is the tongue of the ocean.
The tongue of the ocean.
Because it looks like a tongue on a map.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
200 meters, okay?
200 meters deep.
200 meters. This looks pretty out here.
200 meters is what, 600 feet? So,
Yeah.
sheesh. You don't want to fall in there with a brick around your neck. That's kind of morbid, wouldn't it? Sorry. Man, look at this water. One other boat out here. Sorry, we broke up your solo party. And I guess the rest of the boats are on their way. Are they coming, Kate?
Yeah, they're coming.
Yep.
Here I come.
This looks like the last place we were at.
No boats.
Yeah, no, that's true, for sure.
And a wall right there, I know.
Hopefully a wall, a diving wall right over here.
We are always running for the thrill of it. Thrill of it. Always pushing up and searching for the thrill of it. Darn it.
And once again, we scope out the anchorage in the dinghy to find the reef wall or just a good diving spot.
It's all right.
All right. What do you see?
See.
Stay closer.
What do you think?
Put it in reverse, go the other way.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be okay.
Good diving?
Average.
Average. That's what I'm saying.
Put it in reverse. We stayed the night here because the direction of the wind, and I want to be close to the wall. And I can either juggle scuba gear into the dinghy, out of the dinghy, and have somebody on dinghy duty, or I can go anchor right on the wall over here. And there's a sand shelf, and I can anchor there, and we can just dive off the back of the boat. It's easier just to move the boat than it is to go up and down stairs, have somebody on dinghy duty. It's just easy.
Okay, cool.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes to move the boat.
Yeah. And your batteries start every
Batteries
time.
start.
You don't got to jump them off. And all our boat friends showed up last night. And I don't know if you've noticed, you probably have, but Kate has met a friend. There's a bunch of young adults here, and she has made a male friend, and it's been really, really good. It's been so much fun. One reason why I like living this life is being able to be a part of these relationships as they begin, as they progress. I mean, we're right there. We get to see what they're doing, listen to what they're talking about. I mean, not, all the time. I mean, they have their own private time where they watch movies and hang out and stuff. And we were able to do that with Jack and Finn too. So it's really awesome to be able to be a part of their first relationships. Keith's gonna fill up some tanks, and then we're gonna go diving. I did take a camera down this time, but the entire reef was covered in sand or dust or something. It wasn't bleached out, just a storm must have come through and stirred it all up. But we still saw some underwater life, and it was an enjoyable dive for the three of us. Awesome. That was a good dive. Yeah. Good dive. There, we got some rain coming. Looks like a little bit of rain headed our way. Here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain for another time in the rain. It's quite big. I think it's gonna miss us.
It's just ominous though, isn't it? Being on top of the ocean, just wide open ocean and big old clouds. I feel very vulnerable.
Feel vulnerable.
You're vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
You should feel vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Oh,
Like how it's
there's
just
blonde Dutch boy.
Yes.
What do you have to say to 600,000 people?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Making me shot.
He gets nervous all of a sudden.
I can't do that.
Okay. All right, but he's leaving tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally.
He's leaving
Finally.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Out of here.
Get that boy off the boat.
Oh, a little spring thunderstorm here in the Bahamas. Whew. Luckily, we have really good insurance now. But I don't think this is a actual tropical storm. Sure is nasty. Eee, oh, I'm gonna get wet. Sheesh. Okay, that's Paul. He's from the Netherlands. He's sailing Spock.
Live long and prosper.
That's Renska, a red, the Netherlands. Vera, from guess where? The Netherlands. And then this is Dad. Runa, Netherlands.
Nice to meet you.
Wolf, Netherlands. Dutch over here.
That's Solomon.
That is Kate. And Kala. There you go. And we have
Attentive father.
attentive father.
And the mother.
Yes. Yep. Awesome. And a beautiful sunset. Okay. 12th time's a charm. And another boat is coming by. Come on! Woo!
So what are you you guys doing here?
All right, on 3, everybody do something crazy or, you know, whatever. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Keith.